Oh, welcome back to What a Concept. We're back some Resident Evil 2. Leon's pretty injured. Nikki wants ice cream, and the beat goes on. That's where we're at.
And on and on and on and on.
Sure. See now you made me think of a song I don't really like.
Oh,
Um,
you're welcome.
because saying the word with beat and go and all that. Not that I think the beat is even in the song, but there's this particular song by Ariana Grande that I find really annoying. Now, I don't know if I've ever established this on the channel. I'm not a huge Ariana fan.
I think you have once or twice.
Esteban, maybe I don't remember, but Esteban is, and in particular for me, I'm just not. She's not my favorite artist or anything. No, but fucking for real. Like, where you're in a sewer, I can't imagine this is making anybody feel good about anything. At the end of this game, I hope Leon really just took a hot shower. Like, after all the events of it, and he does his thing, and he gets home, he's just like, I could use a hot fucking shower. And he just takes one. Leon deserves it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want that as DLC. Leon taking a hot shower. For obvious reasons. Nikki, would you buy that DLC?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Anyway, but there's this particular song that I don't really like by Ariana. It's called "The Light" or something related to "The Light Is Coming," and the entire time I'm gonna do my best impression of Ariana and how she actually speaks in that song. She kind of like half rap and have like rap sings, which is like good for her, whatever. She let her do what she wants to do. The dude's dead as fuck. Um. Oh. No. 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 Haha. Lost a leg. Anyway, it's a song with Nicki Minaj, mind you. So then you also have to remember that Nicki Minaj is on this song.
Ah,
But it's basically her constantly repeating and going, "The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole." In that cadence, in that type of voice. And it just keeps saying, "The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole. The light is coming." I'm like, oh my god. Every time it comes on, I'm just like, I fucking hate this song. And Esteban loves it, because of course he fucking does. And the other day, because I make him watch a lot of things with me that aren't necessarily his favorite, we found an Ariana Grande concert. I think it was on Netflix, and it was like a behind the scenes, but also just stuff from her Sweetener tour, which I think was back in like 2018, 2019, something like that. And so he wanted to watch it, and I was like, well, okay, that's fine. Again, I watch a lot of things. I make him watch a lot of things with me that wouldn't necessarily be his favorite. So I decided to watch it with him, and to be very fair, she's entertaining. I will give her that. No point of it was I necessarily like bored or like, I just don't care for 90% of her music. There's a few songs that I do like that I was like, oh, I like this song or I like that song. But overall, I don't typically care. But that song came out, I was like, oh my fucking god, of course she performed the song. Now, granted, Nicki Minaj didn't come out or anything, so, like, it's just her doing the song with, like, Nicki's vocals playing in the background. And, like, cool, whatever, good for her, I guess. Nicki Minaj, but... Nicki Minaj. I hear... a zombie. But yeah, that's kind of my qualm. Is I just that one song, and now it's stuck in my head. Who the fuck are you? The fuck do you think you are coming at me like this? Fucking rude.
I know,
But yeah.
so rude. How dare they?
We're talking about Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj over here. And a song that I don't even really like.
Shit.
Literally. Get it? Because he's in shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think... Oh, great. The new monster's here. I love this for me. Monster fuckers everywhere rejoice. There's a new monster in the game. No, no, no. So what do you think of this monster, Nikki?
No. There's a lot of things I could say about that monster.
Would you fuck it?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Same! I'm not that level of monster fucker.
No.
So, while we're on this topic again, well, it was a year I went to Phoenix Fan Fusion, which is essentially Comicon out here in Arizona.
Interesting.
They just call it Fan Fusion for, I think, like copyright reasons or something like that. Anyway, I went to one of the adult panels because I'm an adult, contrary to popular belief. Yeah, but I went to one of the adult panels and it was a lot of fun. But the entire premise of the panel was fuck, marry, kill. Except they would give you a monster, or I think hold on, I think I remember this one. Haha! Memory. But they would give you someone of mythological stance. Now, this could be anyone. You could get, like, they could name you a fae. I mean, Jesus Christ was thrown out there, and that was a little like, whoa, wow, okay, cool. But you had to choose whether or not you would fuck, marry, or kill the person given to you. So, like, if I was to say, Nikki, okay, I'm gonna give you, let's see. Let's pick one that I wouldn't necessarily know the answer to. Ada! Holy shit! Ada. She's behind garbage, literally.
Coming, Ada.
That's... I'm sure you are coming.
Giggity?
Yeah, giggity. Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. I don't want to play the tape. I don't need to play the tape, so I'm not going to play the tape. Oh, actually, I'll play the tape for you. Because you've never seen it, just because I have.
This is correct.
Well, this also helps me to think of what, like, mythological god or, like... Okay. No, because I know the answer to that one. I'm going to change my mind. Let me think.
Is the problem that you already know my answers?
The problem is I do already know your answers for some of them. So, because if I was to be like, Hades, I know what your answer is, you know?
Actually,
So,
it
like,
might surprise you because Hades is not the person.
I think you'd fuck Hades. I don't think you'd marry him or kill him.
No, I would not. I would not fuck him. I respect Persephone
Really?
too much.
The virus.
Bruh.
I'll bet those rats spread it.
This is all hypothetical anyway, but let me think. Let me think. I like that Leon's main focus from that video was the rats.
I would definitely kill Zeus.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't say Zeus. I knew what the answer to that one was.
Yeah, I would kill Zeus. I'd probably fuck Ares. And then I would marry Apollo.
Sure.
Those are my answers.
Okay. So, but no, you only get one. Like, they would assign you one, and you decide whether or not you fucking marry kill that one person.
Oh.
So, like, okay, mythological. Hold on, I gotta read this. Pretty sure the rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other, too. Okay, so let me look at the signs. So this is the knight. Okay, so the knight and the bishop were on the same wall? No, rook. So the knight and the rook are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. Queen and the rook are opposite each other. So, let's see what's supposed to be what. This is the pawn. Which means... this would be the rook. I think, hold on. Queen and rook are opposite each other. So the rook is the middle. The queen is here. King is there. Bishop's here. Yeah. Rook, queen, king. Okay, now I gotta go get the other pieces. And because I don't feel like dealing with monsters, we're putting away Daka Daka and we're bringing out Rocket Launcher! Because I don't feel like dealing with those fuck-ass monsters. I have one, though. So, mythological person. Fuck, marry, kill. Baba Yaga.
Oh, kill.
Oh! You wouldn't marry Baba Yaga?
Absolutely
She could
not.
teach you poisons.
No, absolutely not. I'd be too afraid that she would use them on me.
That's, you know what? That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, hold on. 2 left, 12 right, 8 left. Okay, so 2 left, 12, and 8. Ooh, a shotgun stock that I'm not gonna use because we're not using the shotgun. Okay, this was one that was thrown out there, and I remember because my friend and I were discussing the repercussions of what all 3 choices would actually have against this particular person. But it depends. How familiar are you with voodoo and hoodoo gods and things like that? Because somebody threw this out there. They were like, okay, to this person, you know, fuck, marry, kill. Baron Samudi.
I'm not touching that question.
Yeah, exactly. And even the person who was like they got asked it right. They were like, can I get another one? I was like, nah, because they knew not to fuck with that question. They knew
Nah,
not to fuck with that answer.
there's certain people you don't fuck with.
And then they try to throw out another one, Papa Legba, and I'm like, this is the same answer. You don't just like the one thing to discuss Greek gods in this light or like things like that, but no, you don't fuck with these things. I was like, can we not? See, I feel like I got a boring one when I did it. When I was up, they asked me Cerberus, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're asking me the 3-headed dog of all the fucking things. I was like, I mean, you kill? Why the hell? I'm like, I'd probably be demolished if I said I want to fuck the dog. Like, 1, that's a level of bestiality that let's not get into, but 2, like, really, Cerberus? Again, I'd be killed. And why would I marry the dog? What benefits would marrying Cerberus really have? Getting to chill with Hades in the underworld on occasion, and Persephone? I could just become their friends anyway. And see, and the other, like... But then somebody made the argument, they're like, yeah, but if you kill Cerberus, what if Hades pissed? I'm like, you know what? Fuck Hades in that moment then. Because, no, it's either I die, Cerberus dies, or I'm just weirdly married to a dog. It's broken. But yeah, and then my friend who was with me at the time got asked, okay, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what the hell? Why? Why would you do that? So weird but fun panel at the same
Yeah,
time.
I guess.
Kinky.
The hell was that?
Well, Leon, have you ever seen Alien?
Yeah.
I know, right? Um,
Oh my god. This is getting worse.
well, what do you expect? You're in the fucking sewer. I don't, like, you're acting very shocked and confused right now for somebody who shouldn't be shocked and confused right now. See, why deal with these things when I don't have to? I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Ah! Die, motherfucker! Shit. Okay. Minor detour there for a second. One of the other adult panels I went to was horror movie adult Cards Against Humanity. And it was really great. It was one of the most fun things I had, and it inspired me to write one of my favorite handwritten white Cards Against Humanity cards. You probably are gonna be like, dear God, why? Because you hate the person it involves.
Oh god.
But it's the funniest fucking thing that I ever heard in my life.
Okay.
So the black cards were normal, but they had giant. Basically, they were all handwritten horror movie related white cards.
Okay.
I don't remember the question, like at all, unfortunately, but I do remember the answer. One of the answers: using Chucky and Tiffany as fleshlights.
Oh my god.
It was just so fun. It caught me off guard. I was like, excuse me? I had to sit with that one for a minute. I was like, well, that's both hilarious. So I stole it, and now it's one of my white cards that I casually have because I have the handwritten ones. But yeah, using Chucky and Tiffany as a flashlight. You gotta love weird panels at Comicon, guys. Go to them. It's great.
Lucky I've never been to one.
I went because actually my older brother paid for us to go. As a birthday gift, he paid for me and Isai to go with him, so that's the only reason I went. And it was a lot of fun. Was a lot of fun. I need this. King plug, queen plug. Oh damn, they're plugs, Nikki. They're gonna give us some drugs.
All the drugs.
They're gonna hook us up, cause they're our plug. Ooh, a flamethrower that comes in handy later. You'll see. You'll all see. Yeah, I need this. I need this. Now I gotta play the puzzle portion of Resident Evil 4, where it's like Resident Evil 2. What the fuck? Not 4. Hello.
Wrong game,
I gotta play the
Lorenzo.
puzzle. Yeah, wrong game. Gotta play the puzzle portion of Resident Evil 2, where it's like, all right, put the plug in the right plug to get the plug, and have the plug and drugs. So I can get out. I did it! It's not like it's that hard. All it takes is simple calculations, breathing, and paying attention. And, I think for Leon, it takes one more thing. Do you know what it takes?
Magic?
Using Chucky as a fleshlight.
Ew.